Hello everybody and welcome back to Personal Training Unlocked. I am your host, Matt Mangle. I am a certified strength and conditioning specialist and a personal training studio owner outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I've been doing things in the business and around this business for about 20 years. So, the pandemic, right? We're still stuck in this black hole of people not wearing masks and people saying it's a hoax and this and that. And all I know is all this stuff leads us to be stuck in the house for what seems to be 20 or 30 years at this point, with what seems to be no way out, okay? One thing we need to do in all this insanity is to control our sanity. One of those things that you can do is take care of yourself, all right? You know, do what feels good, but is good for your body. One of those things that we need to target right now, because I've seen it, I've experienced it myself, posture during the pandemic era, okay? All of our postures are starting to be like this, all right? Next thing you know, we're going to be climb up a bell tower, start ringing a bell. Yeah, that's a Hunchback of Notre Dame reference. But anyway, our bodies throughout the day, our pectoralis major tendons are tight anyway. Okay, they run up underneath the deltoid muscles here and connect to the bone. These guys get jacked up. We're sitting like this. They just get tighter. Okay, the back muscles, the mid back muscles, the low back muscles, they're in overstretch the whole time. Overstretch of muscle can cause the same issues that overcontraction of muscle can cause. Okay, if I'm like this all day, right, and all of a sudden then it's time for me to get up and I've been sitting for 7 hours, oh, back pain. Okay, spasm. All right, if your body gets used to a certain position and you show it immediately the opposite, you're going to be in trouble. Okay, cramps, spasms, all that good, awfully horrible stuff. Okay, not good. So here's the deal. What we need to do is we need to counter our daily routine, work-wise, with our exercises. Now, I know we don't have an hour and a half, 2 hours to exercise right now. It's 5 minutes here, it's 5 minutes there. Then we got to go help Johnny on the Zoom because he got booted off, or he's starting to eat potato chips and his teacher's watching him and they're not supposed to eat when they're doing the Zoom meetings. And you're doing so many things, plus you're trying to do your own job. So we got to take advantage and maximize the little pockets of time that we have. So take 5 minutes, get up out of the chair. If you're sitting on the couch right after sitting in that meeting chair, get up. Find a space. I'm going to use this door over here, don't worry. No one should be coming through. No one's on the other side, I don't think. At home, if you're using a door, make sure it's locked. Make sure people know in the house not to come through. Maybe you're better off using a wall with no pictures on it. Posture test, which is also posture exercise. So follow me over here. I'm going to put my feet out in front of me. I'm going to have my hips against the door or wall, shoulder blades against the door or wall. Don't worry about your low back. Don't worry about anything else. We're going to have one arm, 90-degree angle. I'm going to get my wrist, my elbow, and my shoulder on that side in contact with the wall or door while still keeping my hips and keeping my shoulder blades. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, keeping those contact points, slide up as high as I can. Okay, might be here, might be minor, that's fine. Get to what you got. Up here and come down as low as you can manage keeping those contact points. And you're going to feel all kinds of muscle work in the back of the shoulder blade area and the middle back. You're going to do 10 slides. Then you're going to switch sides. You're probably going to notice a bit of a difference side to side. One side's going to be more jacked up, but that's why it's good to isolate. Go to where you can, keeping the wrist, elbow, and shoulder blade in contact. Don't forget, keep the hips in contact. The whole time your feet are out in front of you so that you can keep against the door or wall safely and don't feel like you're moving around too much. So you're going to slide up 10 times on that side. Shake it out, maybe take 30 seconds or so, then try double. Sometimes one side's not going to be there, the other side will be. So just go to where you can and try double for 10. They will clean themselves up and get better over time. What I'd like you to do is 10 slides, try 10 singles, and then try 10 doubles just to where you can, keeping those contact points. And you're going to do that in the morning and after the day is done. If you're having trouble finding time for it, definitely do it as soon as you're done your last meeting of the day. Find that space, do some of those slides. It's going to momentarily kind of pull you back a little bit because those guys, all those muscles in the back, mid-back, low back are active while you're doing that mobility movement for the rotator cuff. And it also trains your body that while under stress back here, not to activate these guys too much, okay, the upper trapezius muscles, because that's this, which when I mention that, we think, that, oh, that's me. So we want to pull ourselves back and down, okay? So posture test. Find the wall, find the door, find a space somewhere, feet out in front of you, hips against the wall, shoulder blades against the wall, single slides, then try double slides. And at least do that once a day. Try for 10 reps each. And you'll do that at very least end of the day. If you can, morning and end of the day. Try that for a whole week. You should notice some differences, and it should also help remind you that maybe you need to modify your chair position, move the chair in closer to the desk, sit up, or get your laptop, put it up on top of a counter so you're standing. Standing desks are better. I mean, you have to increase the stretching and so on for your calves and your hamstrings because they get tight, but nonetheless, it's better for posture, and posture controls that invisible point, that center of gravity, which when it's over top of your hips, by standing upright like this, I have full control of my body, both upper body and lower body, and my body's not getting wear and tear as much as it is if I'm like this. If I'm like this, that invisible point's out here, and it doesn't take much for, if I step on a Lego, I'm going for it. I'm done, right? So here, if I step on something, I'm hopping around, but I got balance. Posture. Reclaiming your posture, reestablishing your posture in this pandemic era where posture is usually going to be horrible, all right? So that is this video on pandemic posture. Okay, that might even be the title. We'll see. My name is Matt Mangle again. You can please send me questions, send me things that you want to see on here. Reach out. Hey, my name's Bob. Nice to meet you. I find your video very helpful. Give me some feedback, please. ptunlocked@gmail.com. ptunlocked@gmail.com. Again, I'm Matt Mangle. You can find me on social media @MangleStrength on Twitter, Facebook.com/MangleStrength. Please subscribe. You can choose to hit the notification bell or not. Your call. Subscribe. Let's get a following here and spread the word. All right? I want to see you here next time on Personal Training Unlocked. Keep on lifting.